just making sure that this thing is going. So we're probably going to be on for a while. And thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I am your host, Eric, on Eric's weather forecast. Before we begin, let me just fix that. There we go. I had to fix my camera. So anyway, if you have not subscribed to Eric's weather forecast, I would gladly appreciate it that you do subscribe to Eric's weather forecast for the latest videos and updates and live streams as well. And I will be keeping you posted on some other active weather that we will be expecting in December, and I'm going to be going over GFS models and all of that this afternoon. So as I'm done with this live stream, I'm going to get right to that, and then I will have updates on what's going to happen in December. That will be our evening forecast, so that will be monitored very closely. It's going to be an active one for December, so it's going to be very, very busy. So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on right now. It's actually going to be a little bit more, and then we'll show you what's going on in the radar. You can see that there's a lot going on, so we'll explain to you what we're going to be doing. I've been watching, before we begin, I have been tracking this winter storm for the last couple of days, even last night, even on and off in the evening and most of the day yesterday. I've been tracking, monitoring, and trying to get things all situated. Looked at GFS models and pretty much have everything all jotted down. So I have it all here for you, and I have you all covered and everything. So everything is all good. So please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And once again, it's Eric's weather forecast. I would really appreciate it. So far, so good. I want to continue to make good progress, and I'm going to continue to build this channel and do daily forecasts. I'm really trying to get up there. It's just going to take time. So I will probably be doing a morning and an evening forecast, but since that we're dealing with winter severe weather, it's going to be probably all morning, afternoon, and evening, and then if there are new updates, I will be interrupting and doing another live stream to update everybody and let you guys know what to expect in Michigan. I have another assistant that is also assisting me. We are both taking turns figuring out stuff and actually figuring out exactly when the next storm is going to approach and figure out what it's going to do. So it's just important things to know. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about it. My other weather assistant, probably I told you part of it. I didn't get the chance to look at his update, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I know. I don't want to confuse everybody here. So it wouldn't surprise me if everybody went to the grocery store, and that usually happens when we get the word snow or snowstorm. But it's actually a good idea to stock up and get what you need. I'm hoping to do that tomorrow, but it all depends on the snowstorm and road conditions and all of that. So I don't have anything planned tomorrow, and it's not really on my agenda, so we'll have to see what happens. So winter weather advisory is in effect for November the 26th at 10:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until November the 28th at 12 o'clock a.m. So we have quite a long journey with this system. So stay tuned. I will let you know what happens. So no worries. If something changes, I have it right here. So I am updating everybody as quickly as I can. So try and be patient with me. I am only one person. I'm gonna try and go to my other. Let's see if I can get to my other page. One moment. There we go. I had to get to my other page. It's a little bit bigger and I can see it. The reason why I say it has to be a little bit bigger is because I'm visually impaired and I have to have everything up close. So anyway, I told you about that. Okay, we've already talked about the winter weather advisory that goes into effect this afternoon at 3 o'clock until midnight tonight. So we are expecting 2 to 3 inches of snow in southeast Michigan. I did give the heads up to some of, just an update on Facebook to give you guys heads up of what was going to happen. This is generally going to be, let me look at this. Okay, I'm actually going to make this shorter so this doesn't confuse everybody. The other concern that I am mostly concerned about is going to be plan on snow covered and slippery roads and road conditions as well, and reductions in visibility. And please remember, let me get this out of here. Sorry about that. Where is it? Sorry, I gotta get it back there. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, sorry. Okay, so remember to slow down and use precaution as well while traveling. So even though that we're getting, let me click on this here and this will go away. Here we go. So even though that we're getting the snow and we're under this winter weather advisory and all that, so even though the weather is going to be at its worst and we'll be expecting the roads to be snow covered and slippery, Monday you might want to keep an eye on that because we're still dealing with very, very cold conditions, very cold, frigid temperatures. It's very, very cold today, so make sure that you're wearing very warm layers of clothing. You're going to need your hats, your scarves, your mittens, your boots, anything to keep yourself warm. Another thing that I would highly suggest as well is wear another layer of socks. So if you have extra socks, have 2 layers of socks on to keep your legs warm. So try and bundle up a little bit. I've been wearing my jacket for most of the day, and it hasn't been exactly fun, but that's just the way winter is. So now we're going to talk about, let me see what this is. I have to look up close. Okay, basically the way it's set up is what you are now seeing is on this status, we have not really seen a lot of snow right now. So I would say we've seen like a trace of snow. Not a lot of snow right now in Michigan. So you're just seeing gray. So we haven't really seen a lot of snow at this time. So there's going to be light snow to moderate snow, so it's going to start off very light, and then it's going to pick up, and then we're going to see some moderate snowfall. The other concern that I do have is it's going to be, there's also going to be the possibility of heavy snow too. I will talk about that other concern as well, and when that's going to happen and who's going to get hit with that heavy snow. I will let you know if anything changes as far as snow accumulations, but we're only expected 2 to 3 inches of snow. I'll let you know if that gets upgraded or not. I haven't been told that. Just the advisory is the only thing that I know, and I have been watching all the snow develop since yesterday. So things were really quiet on the radar for a while, but you can see things are kind of active. We're just not seeing a lot of accumulation right now, and I don't have any snow totals right now, so that's going to take a while. So I will continue to keep you guys posted on what's going on with that. And then the next thing we're going to talk about, I would have to bring that up in another on another page. Okay, so I have different things that are set up here, so it's probably going to go from one page to another, because that's the way it's all set up and everything. I'll have to explain about that later. So we do, as a matter of fact, this is what's happening right now. This is all the snow that you can see. It's a little bit of a transition here. We're seeing a mix here, so I was kind of concerned about that. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a mix here, so we're seeing the snow as well, and then there's actually a mix in there. So I think the pink indicates ice. So I was kind of concerned about that. So please be careful, even though that we're going to get snow as well, and that's going to accumulate. We're starting to see the pink in there, so that's not really a good sign at all. So please be careful and use a lot of precaution today. The snow and the icy stuff is headed in our direction. I'm going to tell you exactly where it is. A lot of this activity is headed towards Macomb County. So if you live in Macomb County, Washington area, so basically in Macomb County, that would be just about a big stretch of Macomb County. Southern Macomb County, they're seeing the snow right now. There's just a lot of pink in there. So I am going to look right now on mine to see if that means ice. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Let me look really quick. I want to make sure, so that way it's not a confusion. I don't want to confuse everybody and say that it isn't. Give me a minute while I look really quick. I want to make sure that everything is right. One moment. Let me see. Yes. So the pink means ice. So we are seeing pockets of ice with this. So please be careful. I was kind of afraid that that was going to be an issue. At first they said it was going to be snow, but now we're starting to see the pinks showing up. So that means ice. So please be very careful if you're going to be out and about today. I'll keep an eye on that throughout the day today, so that's going to be a problem as well. So please be very careful. We'll let you know if that changes over to snow. So it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a mix in there. There's snow in there, and then I got to figure out what the green is. Can't even see it. Okay, the green is snow is what that is. So, like I said, everybody, please use precaution. This is not anything to joke around about at all. So please be careful. And then I'm tracking how much snow has fallen and how much snow totals we've gotten and the status on everything. So pretty much I've got it all covered, and then this total precipitation and all that stuff that come together. So please be careful, and then when all this stuff is out of here, we will talk about how much snow has fallen and all that kind of stuff, and I will be able to tell you that throughout the day. So pretty much a lot of us have seen about I'm going to say about a trace of snow. So if it's not snowing in your area, it's not really a big deal, but you can see that it's starting to filter in. So pretty much so everybody in Michigan is going to be seeing it. So if you're not seeing it, areas that are not seeing it right now, but this is going to filter in any time, so be prepared for that. Lapeer County, cities around you, that would be Emily City, Elmont area, and other areas. You guys are going to start seeing some of this action. There's all of our active weather, and then we've got icy conditions, so please be careful on that. We'll let you know about that. It's starting to filter in right along here, so if you live over in MACOMB County, that would be the Romeo area, Brace Township, Washington Township, and all that. Please be careful. We've got action going on over here, MACOMB Township. That stuff is getting closer to you, so areas that need to really be on the lookout would be Romeo, Armada, Memphis, Richmond, and all of you guys. So areas that are not seeing it right now will be seeing it real soon. St. Clair County, you guys are going to have to be on the lookout for that. So that would be like, let's see, K-Pac, Emmett, I'm doing the best I can. Let me look. I got to look up closer because of my vision, so hold on. Let's see if I can get it. Man, we're having a problem here. Let me see if I can use my, just a minute. Let me see if I can get my flashlight. Then I can see it better. Okay, there we go. So that would be, man, this is so hard. Okay, so in St. Clair County, that would be Lind Township, Yale, Ruby, Emmett, K-Pat, Smiths Creek, and Memphis is really close to St. Clair County, so Memphis is on the borderline, so actually the borderline of St. Clair County and MACOMB County, so a little bit of everything. So Romeo, it's not going to be much longer before you guys are going to start seeing this. It's starting to filter in. There is some pink in there, so please be careful. I'm probably assuming it's freezing rain, but most definitely that's something to keep a very close eye on. So I'll keep an eye on that, and then you can see, let me get my other cursor here. Then over here, you can see that there's a lot of pink in there, so please be careful. You can see that the pink is starting to expand here in Michigan and the viewing area. So let me see, what county is this? Oakland County, you guys are seeing that's starting to filter in Oakland County, MACOMB County. You're starting to see it, but actually in Oakland, I'm trying to figure this out. Oakland County, you have that going on. Livingston County, you guys have it, but it's actually on the eastern part of Livingston County and northern Livingston County. You got some over there, but it's farther towards the east. So you guys are okay, but please be very careful. So if you're driving today, please be very careful because the temperatures are not warm. They are very frigid, very cold out. So with all of this cold and everything that we've seen, there's going to be there's going to be icy spots as well. The other thing that's going to be very concerning is going to be the sidewalks, parking lots. So it's basically the ice. That would be mostly my concern, and then the cold. So please make sure that you are dressed up for the weather. So there are concerns about that and safety. So people that should not be out in this kind of weather, but I would advise you, if you are going out in this kind of weather, I would advise you to be very, very careful. So if you have respiratory problems such as asthma or any other related health conditions, but mostly respiratory problems, asthma, anything that has to do with breathing. But if you have a lot of health problems, please be very careful. But it's mostly the cold that I'm mostly concerned about, because we're going to have a lot of that going on, and the frigid cold is what I'm mostly concerned about, and frostbite and all of that stuff. So you don't want to be outside for very, very long, so make sure that you get in the house quick because it's cold. A lot of people are saying it's very, very bitterly cold out, and it's hard for me to get around today, to make that short. So I'm just taking my time and resting at times. So let's get back to the weather here. I just want to tell you my concerns about the weather conditions and everything else. It took me a while to put all of this stuff and memorize what needed to go up. So that's the thing that really is the hardest part. So it does appear that this area over here is seeing more of the pink. So that is going to be very watchful. So I will be monitoring that very closely. So that's very interesting. And then it's starting to show up. There are some pinks over here. So I'll be watching that. But there's a lot of that going on over in this area. So there is concern about that. I'll have to keep an eye on that as well throughout the day, in the evening hours. So that's going to be an hourly thing. So please be very careful. And there's just a whole lot of stuff going on as well. So please be very careful. So even though that areas are not seeing the snow right now and all the action, that will be developing. So make sure that you guys are staying alert. And once the stuff starts falling and everything else, take your time walking and all that kind of stuff, because things are going to get nasty as we go in the time. So just remember that the winter weather advisory is in effect for Southeast Michigan from 3 p.m. to midnight. So please be careful. So we have several hours to go with that. So take it easy, play it safe. If you need to go to if you need to stock up and get stuff, this is the time to get it while you can. And then as of tomorrow in the morning, please be very careful if you're going to be driving and all that, because with all the cold temperatures that we've seen, I'm concerned about road conditions, because with the snow that does fall, we're going to have snow-covered roads. So that means that any of the snow that we see could possibly freeze on the road. So there's probably going to be a problem with that, and I'll have a morning update on that, on morning road conditions and all of that. And then I will have an update on traffic conditions. So I will be adding traffic conditions tonight. And so this is what's going to happen. On top of everything that we've got going on with all of the winter weather that we have going on, I will be doing the winter storm coverage and giving you guys updates on the traffic conditions as well. So the traffic updates I'm going to bring up right now, and there's going to be a lot of coverage today as well. So please stay tuned to Eric's weather forecast, and I will keep you guys posted. And thank you for your patience, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in. So please continue to stay tuned to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. It's Eric's Weather Forecast on YouTube. So I would really appreciate you guys to subscribe to my channel and check out my videos. And I would appreciate some likes as well. And I'll keep you guys posted. But remember, after we're done with November, then we're going to talk about December. We may possibly talk about some of the days in December. So we will be talking about the first week of December. There's going to be some active weather. So after I look over GFS models this afternoon, that's going to be shortly, I will let you know what we'll be expecting for the first and second half of December, and find out how active it's going to get. And I'll let you know when we're going to have major winter storms. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a mess. So I'm going to tell you when we're going to see the worst, and how much snow we're going to get, and how badly we're going to be impacted with all this snow. And thank you so much for joining me on Eric's weather forecast. You guys are the best people, the best audience, the best subscribers that I've ever had. I've gotten a lot of support, so please hang in there. I'm going to be doing daily forecasts now, and keep you guys up to date. I'm really glad to be back. I'm just taking it day by day. If I am not doing a video, I will make sure that I am not. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it has really been a crazy day. For whatever reason, if I'm not doing a video for that day, I will make an announcement and let you guys know that I'm not doing a video on that day, and I'll let you know exactly which day I'm not doing a video, and if there's any other days, I will let you know. But as far as I know, daily forecast will continue, but if I have a day off, I will let you know. But as far as I know, I will be... Hang on. One moment. Man. This is a crazy day today, I'm telling you right now. So I'll have to look. I've got a lot of messages going on right now. So I will see you guys later on this afternoon. But if there's any new updates, either I will be doing them or my other assistant will be doing that. So it's mostly going to be me doing it, and I'll get these updates up as quickly as I can. So stay tuned for the rest of the winter severe weather coverage. The next one will be part 2. So stay tuned for winter weather part 2, and I'll keep you guys posted throughout the rest of our year, and then we'll talk about more active weather for December. Stay tuned for that, and I will have updates on that later on this afternoon, this evening, for sure. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. We'll have more, and please remember, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to Eric's weather forecast. And you guys have an awesome day. It's very cold out today, very frigid, very cold. So make sure that you guys do the right thing. Stay warm, wear extra layers of clothes. I've had a jacket on most of the day today. I've been trying to motivate myself, walk around a little bit just to warm up a little bit. So have warm liquids and all of that, and just make sure that you guys are drinking liquids and stuff like that. And mainly just stay warm and stay out of the cold if you possibly can. And if you plan on going to the bus stop or shopping or whatever you got to do, please be very careful. That's another concern, is waiting outside for the buses and stuff. So please be careful. I think about all of you guys, so do the right thing, and you guys will be fine. Our number one priority is safety, and that comes first. Thank you for watching, and I'll keep you guys posted. I'm your host, Eric, and we'll see you again for the next update, either at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. All the very latest, and if there's new information that comes in, I will let you know. Especially if there are changes in the GFS models, I will let you know in regards to the active weather for December. Stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys this afternoon at 5 p.m. Thank you for watching. Now, if I can find the thing to end this, where is the cursor at? Gotta see if I can find it. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. 1 second. Okay, I found it. It's just really hard when you're visually impaired. It's hard to see. Okay. Alright, we're good now. I just had to figure out what I was doing. And we'll see you again at 5 p.m., 5:30. And thank you for watching. Have a good day. And stay tuned.